And today we'll see the third chapter, Information Technology and Organization. So in this chapter we'll try to see first what's information technology, then what's information system, then the different components of information technology. So first we'll try to see what's hardware, then what's programs, then people, then process, then we'll try to see also database management. So first, what's technology? Technology can be thought of as the application of scientific knowledge for practical purpose. If you use scientific knowledge for practical purposes or to solve business problem or other social problems, then we call it technology. So when you say technology, we have hardware, we have software, we have networks, and we have data. So when you say technology, we have four basic components. And when you say information system, we have four basic components. So the first component of information technology is hardware. And when you say hardware, it is the physical component of the technology or the physical part of any device. We call it hardware. And it's a part of us, we can say that you can touch and that you can see. We call it hardware. So computers, keyboards, disk drives are all examples of information system hardware. So when you say hardware, we have desktop computers, we have laptop, we have mobile phones, we have tablet computers, and also we have readers. So any physical part of a technology, we call it hardware. And we have different types of hardware. For example, we have storage devices, primary storage and secondary storage. And when you say primary storage, we have hard disks. Secondary storage, we have DVDs, CD-ROMs. And we have also input devices such as keyboards, mic, scanners, remote sensors, barcode readers, ማንኛውም ዳታ ወደ ኮምፒውተር ለማስገባት የሚያግዙ ነገሮች we call it input device. Any device that helps to enter into a computer system. We have also output device such as printers and also speakers. Input ካለ then we expect outputs. So for output we have printers and also speakers for sound. And the most important part or element of a computer system is central processing unit, which manipulates data and controls the computer system. So in computer system we have input, we have processing system, we have output. We have input devices, we have output devices, and also we have CPU or processing system. So we have this one, input devices and output devices, and we have CPU, and in CPU also we need storages, primary storage and also secondary storage devices, and we have output. ሃርድዌር በምንገዛበት ጊዜ ምን ፋክተሮችን ኦር ምን ቫሪያብሎችን ማየት ይጠበቅብናል። Decisions about purchasing computers are usually made by an organization's IT professionals or with the help of consulting firm. IT department ብቻውን ሊገዛ ይችላል or with support of a consulting firm. But surveys show an increasing trend of involving other employees in the decision-making process. If you involve employees or managers at different levels of the organization, then we can increase the satisfaction of employees or the utilization of such devices. So the first factor is that the equipment's power. First we have to check the equipment's power, the power of the equipment. When you say the power of the equipment, we have to check the speed of the computer. And when you say the speed of the computer, for example, Core i3, Core i5, just like so, we have to consider such one. And its memory size, the size of the memory. Random access memory, we have to check it. 4GB ሊኖረን ይችላል, 8GB ሊኖረን ይችላል. So we have to check such one. And also internal storage device, 250 gigabyte, 500 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, just like this. So we have to consider such factors when you purchase any equipment, and we call it the equipment's power. Second, we have to see expansion slots. Computer should have enough slots to add circuitry cards for additional purpose. Computer ገዙ ያን ኮምፒውተር ወደ ቴሌቪዥን መቀየር ብፈልግ additional circuit አለው ወይ? So such one we call it expansion slots. So we have to consider such one also. Third, we have to see the number and type of external ports, the number of ports. Ports are sockets used to connect a computer to external device. And the computer ከexternal device ጋር የምናገናኝበት port we call it socket or ports. So ፎር ኤግዛምፕል ፕሪንተር ለማገናኘት፣ ሃርድ ዲስክ ለማግኘት፣ ስካነርስ፣ ሪሞት ኪቦርድስ፣ ፖይንተርስ፣ ኮሚኒኬሽን ዲቫይስ እነዚህ በሙሉ ከኮምፒውተር ጋር ለማገናኘት ዊ ኒድ ኤ ፖርት። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ቼክ ዘ ነምበር ኦፍ ፖርት ምን ያህል ፖርት አለው፣ ታይፑ ምን አይነት ነው የሚለው ማየት ይጠበቅብናል። ሶ ኢፍ ዩ ሃቭ ሞር ፖርትስ ዘን ሰች ዋን ጊቭስ ሞር ፍሌክሲቢሊቲ። ሶ ዘ ግሬተር ዘ ነምበር ኦፍ ዩኤስቢ ፖርት ዘ ሞር ኤክስተርናል ዲቫይስ ካን ቢ አደድ አት ዘ ሴም ታይም። ብዙ ፖርት ካለው አት ዘ ሴም ታይም ብዙ ዲቫይሶችን መጨመር እንችላለን። ዘን ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ቼክ ኦልሶ ዘ ሞኒተር ታይፕ ኤንድ ሪዞሉሽን ዘ ታይፕ ኦፍ ዘ ሞኒተር ሃይ ሪዞሉሽን ኦር ሎ ሪዞሉሽን ኤችዲ ነው ወይስ አይደለም የሚለው ኮንሲደር ማድረግ ይጠበቅብናል። ሃይ ሪዞሉሽን ኢዝ ሞር ፕሊዚንግ ኤንድ ሌስ ስትሬኒንግ ሳይዝ። ኤችዲ ከሆነ አይናችን የመጉዳት ፕሮባቢሊቲ ይቀንሳል። ኦር ላርጅ ሞኒተርስ ኦር ስሞል ሞኒተርስ። ላርጅ ሞኒተር ከሆነ አት ዘ ሴም ታይም ብዙ ነገሮችን መክፈት እንችላለን። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ኮንሲደር ዘ ሞኒተር ታይፕ ኤንድ ሪዞሉሽን። ዘ አዘር ዋን ኢዝ ኤርጎኖሚክስ ዘ ሴፍቲ ኦፍ ዘ ኢኩፕመንት። ኤርጎኖሚክ ኢኩፕመንት ዳዝንት ስትሬን ዘ ባክ አርምስ አይስ ፎር ኤግዛምፕል ወርኪንግ ዊዝ ዘ ኪቦርድ መስት ቢ ኮምፎርታብል። ረጅም ሰዓት ከኪቦርድ ጋር የምንሰራ ከሆነ ኮምፎርቴብል መሆን አለበት። ሶ ዌዘር ዘ ዲቫይስ ኮምፎርቴብል ኦር ዘ ኪቦርድ ኢዝ ኮምፎርቴብል ኦር ኖት ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ቼክ ሰች ዋን። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ቼክ ዘ ኤርጎኖሚክ ኦፍ ዘ ኢኩፕመንት። ዘ አዘር ዋን ኢዝ ዘ ኮምፓቲቢሊቲ ኦፍ ዘ ኢኩፕመንት። IT managers must ensure that new device will integrate with existing hardware, software and also networks. አዲስ የምንገዛው ሶፍትዌር ከነበረው ሶፍትዌር ጋር ኮምፓቲብል መሆን አለበት። አዲስ ሶፍትዌር ገዝተን ካለው ኦር አዲስ ሃርድዌር ገዝተን ካለው ሃርድዌር ካለው ሶፍትዌር ካለው ኔትወርክ ጋር ማሄድ ከሆነ አስቸጋሪ ነው የሚሆነው። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ኮንሲደር ዘ ኤግዚስቲንግ ሃርድዌር ሶፍትዌር ኤንድ ኦልሶ ኔትወርክስ። ኤኒ ኮምፒውተር ማይት ሃቭ ኤ ዲፈረንት ኦፕሬቲንግ ሲስተም ኦር ኢንተርናል አርኪቴክቸር። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ኮንሲደር ሰች ዋን። And if it is to be to host an important application, care must be taken to ensure that the application will run on the new machine. So we have to consider the backward compatibility. የአዲስ የምንገዛው ዲቫይስ ከነበረው ዲቫይስ ጋር ኮምፓቲብል ነው ወይስ አይደለም። ሶ ዊ ኮል ኢት ባክዋርድ ኮምፓቲቢሊቲ። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ኮንሲደር ሰች ዋን። ዘ አዘር ዋን ኢዝ ዘ ሃርድዌር ፉትፕሪንት። ኢፍ ስፔስ ስኬርስ you might want to consider the size of the computer and its proper equipment. ኮምፒውተሩ የሚይዘው ኤሪያ ዊ ኮል ኢት ፉትፕሪንት። ዘ ፉትፕሪንት ኢዝ ኤሪያ ዛት ዮር ኮምፒውተር ኦኩፓይስ። ኤ ስሞለር ፉትፕሪንት ሊቭስ ሞር ዲስክ ስፔስ ፎር አዘር ዲቫይስ። ሶ ትንሽ ዲቫይስ የምንገዛ ከሆነ ብዙ ዲቫይሶችን ማስቀመጥ እንችላለን። የምንገዛው ዲቫይስ ፉትፕሪንቱ ከፍተኛ ከሆነ ግን ብዙ ስፔስ ሊወስድብን ይችላል። and this is one of the major reasons for adopting flat panel monitors when they first appeared on the market. ፍላት ፓናል ወይም ደግሞ ኤልሲዲ ኤልኢዲ የምንላቸው ፍላት ቴሌቪዥኖች የመጡበት ዋናው ምክንያት ስፔስን ሴቭ ለማድረግ ነው። The other one is we have to check the reliability of the vendor, the warranty policy and the support given after the warranty expires. ሰፕላየሩ ኦር ቬንደሩ ሪላያብል ነው ወይ፣ ዋረንቲ ፖሊሲ አለው ወይ፣ አንድ ኦልሶ ሰፖርት ይሰጣል ወይ፣ ኤክስፓየር ካረገ በኋላ ዋረንቲ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ 24 አወር ዌብሳይታቸው ይሰራል ወይ፣ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ኮንሲደር ሰች ዋን። ፓወር ኮንሳምፕሽን ኤንድ ኖይዝ ኦልሶ ኮምፒውተር ዛት ኮንሱም ለስ ፓወር ሄልፕ ሴቭ መኒ ኦን ኤሌክትሪሲቲ ኤንድ ዩዥዋሊ ኦልሶ ጊቭ ኦፍ ለስ ሂት። ትንሽ ፓወር የሚጠቀም ከሆነ ብርን ሴቭ ማድረግ እንችላለን። አዘ ሴም ታይም ኦልሶ የመሟቁ ፕሮባቢሊቲ በጣም ዝቅተኛ ነው። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ኮንሲደር ሰች ታይፕ ኦፍ ኢኩፕመንትስ። ኮምፒውተርስ ዩዝ ፋንስ ቱ ኩል ዳውን ዘ ሰርኩታሪ ኤንድ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ቼክ ኦልሶ ዘ ኖይዝ። ድምጽ ያሰማል ወይስ? አንዳንድ ቦታዎች አይታችሁ ከሆነ ኮምፒውተሮች በጣም ይጮሃሉ። ኮምፒውተሮች በሚጮህበት ጊዜ ስራ አካባቢ የስራ ኤንቫይሮንመንትን ሊበክሉ ይችላሉ፣ አቴንሽን ሊወስዱ ይችላሉ። ሶ ዊ ሃቭ ቱ ቼክ ሰች ዋን ኦልሶ። ዘ አዘር ዋን ኢዝ ኮስት። ዊ ሃቭ ቱ consider cost. All of the preceding factors or 9 factors must be weighted against cost. Careful study might yield hardware with excellent performance for affordable price. So we have to see our budget and also the price of the equipment. So when you purchase new hardware for a business enterprise, we have to consider such factors or 10 most important variables. The second component of information technology, software or programs. Software is a set of instructions that tells the hardware what to do. It's a set of instructions, a set of 0 and 1 that tells the hardware what to do. Hardware ምን መስራት እንዳለበት ኢንስትራክት የሚያደርገው ፓርት we call it software. And such software is created through the process of programming. There are different types of programming techniques, C++, Java, just like that. So through such process we can create softwares. Without software the hardware would not be functional. So we need a software. And we have 2 types of software, operating system software and application software. Operating system manages the hardware and creates the interface between the hardware and the user. Managing the resources of the computer such as CPU, communication links and also output device. And application software is specific type of software or something useful for the user, enabling users to apply the computer to specific tasks. ኢሜል ለማድረግ ኢሜል አፕሊኬሽን ይፈልጋል። ወርድ ለመጻፍ ወርድ ፕሮሰሲንግ አፕሊኬሽን ያስፈልገናል። ስቶክ ኮንትሮል ለማድረግ ስቶክ ኮንትሮል አፕሊኬሽን ያስፈልገናል። ኮል ለማድረግ ቫይበር፣ ዋትሳፕ፣ ቴሌግራም ሊያስፈልገን ይችላል። ሶሻል ኔትወርክ ለመግባት ፌስቡክ ሊያስፈልገን ይችላል። such type of softwares we call it application software. They are specific purpose softwares. So we have operating system software and also application software. So when you see types of software, first we have hardware, then hardware we need operating systems, then we can create applications, then we have user. So when you say operating system, the operating system provides several essential functions, but we have three basic functions. First, managing the hardware resource of the computer. It helps to manage the hardware resource of the computer. ሮሙን እንዴት ለተለያየ አፕሊኬሽን መጠቀም እንዳለበት ማኔጅ የሚያደርግልን ኮልት ኦፕሬቲንግ ሲስተምስ። ፕሮቫይዲንግ ዘ ዩዘር ኢንተርፌስ ኮምፖነንት። ዩዘር ኢንተርፌስ እያንዳንዱ አይከን ለእያንዳንዱ አፕሊኬሽን የራሱ የሆነ አይከር ክሬት የሚያደርግልን ኦፕሬቲንግ ሲስተም ነው። Providing a platform for software developers to write application. In order to write applications, we need an operating system also. So when it's operating system, first we can use for managing the hardware, or we can use as system management, and we can use also for user interface purpose, and we can use also for plug and play purpose. If we have good software, then we can use also for the purpose of plug and play. And ፍላሽ አምጥተን ኢሚዲየትሊ ኮምፒውተሩ ጋር ስንሰካው ኮምፒውተሩ ኢሚዲየትሊ ሪኮግናይዝ የሚያደርገው ከሆነ the computer we call it plug and play computer, and the device we call it plug and play device, and the operating system we call it plug and play operating system. So በዛ መልኩ ለመጠቀም we need a good operating system. And when you see current operating systems, all of computing devices, whether smartphones or tablets or computers, we need an operating system. And for personal computers, we have three types of operating system: Microsoft Windows, Apple's operating system X, and different versions of Linux. And smartphones and also tablets, in tablets we have Apple's iOS operating system, Google's Android operating system, Microsoft Windows mobile operating system, and also BlackBerry operating system. So from the three operating systems, Windows operating system and Apple's operating system X, and also Linux operating systems. Linux operating system is open source software. ከኢንተርኔት ላይ ዳውንሎድ አድርገን በነጻ መጠቀም እንችላለን። because of we can say that open source software. Then the second type of software is application software. Application software is essentially software that allows the user to accomplish or do some goal or purpose. Some goal or purpose. ለሆነ purpose የምንጠቀምበት software we call it application software. For example, if you have to write a paper, you might use the application software program. Microsoft, we need Microsoft software. If you want to listen, we need iTunes. If you want to surf the web, we need Opera Mini or Firefox. Even a computer game could be considered application software. So such type of softwares, we call it application softwares. And when you say application softwares, we have two types of application software: general purpose and also application specific purpose. General purpose application programs are programs that perform common information process jobs for end users, also called productivity package. General purpose ከሆነ we call it productivity package. ለምሳሌ word processing programs, spreadsheet programs, graphic programs በአንድ ሲዲ ሊመጣ ይችላል። so we call it productivity package or general purpose. ለጀነራል ፐርፐስ መጠቀም እንችላለን። application specific business application ከሆነ for example programs that accomplish the information process tasks of important business function ብቻ ለመስራት ከሆነ we call it business application. Scientific application for scientific analysis, engineering design, monitoring purpose. For other application, for example for education purpose, entertainment, music, art, medicine, we have specific application softwares. So we have two types of application software: general purpose and specific purpose. And we have also integrated packages. Integrated package combines the function of several programs into one package. Microsoft Works, Apple Works. ይሄ ደግሞ more of related with productivity package, but የተለያዩ አፕሊኬሽኖችን በአንድ ከጫን ነው ከያዝ ነው we call it integrated package ለምሳሌ ማይክሮሶፍት ወርክስ ብለን በማይክሮሶፍት ውስጥ ወርድ አለ ኤክሴል አለ ፐብሊሸር አለ ፓወርፖይንት አለ እነዚህ ነገሮችን ካጠቃላይ we call it ማይክሮሶፍት ወርክስ አፕል ወርክስ also the same advanced many function for lower price በትንሽ ፕራይስ ብዙ ፋንክሽኖች ማግኘት uses less disk space because ባንድ ሲዲ ብዙ ነገሮችን መጠቀም ባንድ ሶፍትዌር ብዙ ፋንክሽኖችን ስለያዘ frequently pre-installed on micro computer ላፕቶፖች ኮምፒውተሮች ሲመጡ ብዙ ጊዜ ኢንስቶል ተደርገው ይመጣሉ disadvantage limited functionality ከነዚህ ፐርፐዝ ውጭ መጠቀም አንችልም we have also web browsers software applications that support navigation through the point and click hyperlink link to the resource of the web becoming the universal platform which users launch information searches web browsers ምንላቸው ደግሞ እንደነ ኢንተርኔት ኤክስፕሎረር ክሮም ፋየርፎክስ ብዙ ጊዜ የምንጠቀምባቸው we call it web browsers and we can use for the purpose of information search ለማድረግ መጠቀም እንችላለን for emailing purpose for multimedia file transfer ለማድረግ ከአንድ ወደ discussion groups other internet applications so we call it web application web browsers search engines web browsers ካለን then we need also search engines ለምሳሌ በጉግል መግባት እንችላለን ወደ ኢንተርኔት በሉክ ስማርት መግባት እንችላለን በያው መግባት እንችላለን so such are search engines we can say that using search engines to find information has become an indispensable part of internet intranet and also extranet applications we have also email instant messaging and also web blogs email software to communicate by sending and receiving messages and attachments through the internet intranet or extranet purpose so electronic mail call it email በኢንተርኔት በኢንትራኔት በኤክስትራኔት መጠቀም እንችላለን instant messaging receive electronic messages instantly and also web blog a personal website in data log format so we have email instant messaging and web blogs electronic spreadsheets or excel used by virtually every business for analysis planning and modeling usually excel or spreadsheets used for analysis purpose planning and modeling so in such case we have rows and columns and we can use for what if equations or for what if analysis presentation graphics that's related with PowerPoint common presentation graphics package convert numeric data into graphic displays and used to create multimedia presentation of graphics photos animations and also video clips for example Microsoft PowerPoint and also keynotes we have then just like computer applications we have also mobile applications just as with the personal computer mobile device such as tablet computers and smartphones also have operating system and application software so a mobile app is a software application program to run specifically on mobile device in device or in application ወስደን ኮምፒውተር ላይ መጠቀም አንችልም specifically designed for a mobile so smartphones and tablets are becoming dominant form of computing with many more smartphones being sold than personal computers this means that organizers will have to get smart about developing software on the mobile device in order to stay relevant so አብዛኛው ሰው አሁን ከፒሲ ወደ ስማርትፎንስ and ወደ ታብሌትስ ተቀይሯል so አብዛኛው ሰው ወደ ስማርትፎንስ and ታብሌትስ ተቀየረ ማለት organizations or business also should develop applications specifically to run such mobile applications so these days we have two types of operating systems dominant operating system Android operating system and iOS operating system and Android is open source operating system so the most dominant is Android operating system then we have cloud computing historically for software to run on a computer and visual copy of the software had to be installed on the computer either from a disk or more recently after being downloaded from the internet ከዚህ በፊት የነበረው አንድ ኮምፒውተር አንድ ሶፍትዌር ራን ለማድረግ ወይ በሲዲ መግዛት ይጠበቅብናል ወይ ከኢንተርኔት ዳውንሎድ አድርገን መጠቀም ይገባናል ፋይልም ለማስቀመጥ እንዲሁ ወይ በሲዲ ማስቀመጥ እንችላለን ወይ ፎልደር ማስቀመጥ እንችላለን ፋይል ካቢኔት ጋር ማለት ነው በዛ መልኩ መጠቀም እንችል ነበር now because of cloud computing such one is changed already and when you say cloud refers to applications services and data storage on the internet ማንኛውንም application ማንኛውንም service ማንኛውንም data internet ላይ የምናስቀምጥ ከሆነ such one we call it ክላውድ ኦር ዊ ካን ሴይ ዛት ክላውድ ኮምፒውቲንግ። ሶ ኢሜል በምንጠቀምበት ጊዜ ኮሚኒኬት እያደረግን ያለው በአየር ላይ ነው። ሶ ሰች ዋን ዊ ኮል ኢት ክላውድ፣ የሲምፕል ክላውድ። ሶ ዚስ ሰርቪስ providers rely on server farms and massive storage devices that are connected through internet protocols. Cloud computing is the use of this service by individuals and also by organization. እንደ ኢንዲቪጁዋልም ተከራይተን መጠቀም እንችላለን፣ ፍሪ መጠቀም እንችላለን፣ እንደ ኦርጋናይዜሽን መጠቀም እንችላለን። ሶ such service we call it cloud computing. And you probably already use cloud computing in some forms. For example, if you access your email through a web browser, you are using a form of cloud computing. ለምሳሌ ኢሜል ሲምፕል ኢሜል መጠቀም ከሆነ such one is cloud computing. And such one is free version, but there is also a paid version. Free version and also paid version. So and this is advantage of such cloud computing. No software to install or upgrades to maintain. Software install ማድረግ አይጠበቅባችሁም። ይሄን ለመጠቀም ኦንላይን መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ። አቬይላብል ፍሮም ኤኒ ኮምፒውተር ዛት ካዝ አክሰስ ቱ ዘ ኢንተርኔት፣ ማንኛውም ኮምፒውተር ጋር መጠቀም ትችላላችሁ ኢንተርኔት ካላችሁ። ነገር ግን በሲዲ ምናምን የምንጠቀም ከሆነ ዳታ የምናስቀምጥ ከሆነ የግድ ኮፒ ያስፈልገናል። በት ሂር ኢንተርኔት ካለ እሱ የግድ ኢንተርኔት አክሰስ ካለ ማንኛውም ቦታ መጠቀም እንችላለን። ካን ስኬል ቱ ላርጅ ነምበር ኦፍ ዩዘርስ ኢዚሊ አት ዘ ሴም ታይም ብዙ ዩዘርስ መጠቀም ይቻላል። ለምሳሌ እዚህ ጋር ዩቲዩብ ከፍታ አንድ ቪዲዮ ያን ቪዲዮ ሌላ ቦታ መጠቀም ይችላል፣ ሌላ ቦታ መክፈት ይቻላል። ኒው አፕሊኬሽን ካን ቢ ራኒንግ ቬሪ ኩዊክሊ ኤንድ ሰርቪስ ካን ቢ ሊዝድ ፎር ሊሚትድ ታይም ኦን ኤንድ አስ ኒድድ ቤስ። በፈለግነው መልኩ ሊዝ ማድረግ እንችላለን ሰርቪሱን። ዮር ኢንፎርሜሽን ኖት ሎስት ኢፍ ዮር ሃርድ ዲስክ ክራሽ ኦር ዮር ላፕቶፕ ስቶለን። ላፕቶፓችን ቢሰረቅ ሃርድ ዲስካችን ክራሽ ቢያደርግ ኢንፎርሜሽን ሎስ አናደርግም። በሲዲ ካስቀመጥ ነው ግን ያ ሲዲ ከጠፋን ኢንፎርሜሽን ሎስ ልናደርገው እንችላለን። ዩ አር ኖት ሊሚትድ ባይ ዘ አቬይላብል ሜሞሪ ኦር ዲስክ ስፔስ ኦን ዮር ኮምፒውተር። ኮምፒውተራችን ላይ ባለው ዲስክ ስፔስ አይወሰንም፣ ቢኮዝ ኦልሬዲ ዳታው የሚቀመጠው ኢንተርኔት ላይ ስለሆነ። ዲስአድቫንቴጅ ዮር ኢንፎርሜሽን ስቶርድ ኦን ሰምዋን ኤልስ ኮምፒውተር ሃው ሴፍ ኢዝ ኢት። የሚቀመጠው ሌላ ሰርቨር ሰርድ ፓርቲ ጋር ነው። ሰርድ ፓርቲ ጋር ከሆነ ደግሞ ሴፍ ላይሆን ይችላል፣ ሴፍቲው ላይጠበቅ ይችላል። ዩ መስት ሃቭ ኢንተርኔት አክሰስ ቱ ዩዝ ኢት። ኢፍ ዩ ዶንት ሃቭ አክሰስ ዩ አር አውት ኦፍ ላክ። ሶ ሂር ዊ ኒድ ኢንተርኔት አክሰስ። ኢንተርኔት አክሰስ ከሌለ ሰርቪስ መጠቀም፣ ኢሜል ጋር ለምሳሌ አታች ያደረጋችሁትን ፋይል ኢሜል ከሌለ ኦር ኢንተርኔት ከሌለ ያን ሰርቪስ መጠቀም አትችሉም። ዩ አር ላይንግ ኦን ሰርድ ፓርቲ ቱ ፕሮቫይድ ዚስ ሰርቪስ። የግድ ሰርድ ፓርቲ ያስፈልገናል ይህን ሰርቪስ ለመጠቀም። ሶ ዲስ አር ሰም ኦፍ ዘ ዲስአድቫንቴጅስ ኦፍ ክላውድ ኮምፒውቲንግ። I think it is enough for today, and next time we will see the next chapter 4, or telecommunications or communication device. Thank you.